Hey guys, GameBoy3800 here once again, and I'm here with Project Envy today. We're going to be giving it some upgrades, or at least be trying to. This tiny box is an Intel Xeon chip. And in these 3 memory packets here, we have 6 4GB ECC DIMMs. So, ECC because they were cheap, like only $40, versus like 100 or 200 even, I saw. So yeah, this is a W5, no, not W, X5660 Xeon chip. 6 cores. It's pretty cool. 2.8 gigahertz. I assume I can crank up the base clock, get it up to 4 gigahertz. It uses less watts than the 960 I have in here now. So that will be cool. And 24 gigabytes will be doubling up the memory. So this will become the secondary workstation that I'm using it as right now. Before Project Pulsar is complete. So we're going to go ahead and shut it down. And now pull the machine out and plop in the CPU. And that'll be the most important thing. I mean, I guess it's not. This was only $27. So if it doesn't work, it's not the worst thing in the world. But it should, because X58 is super compatible with almost everything. And then the memory that will go in next, because I believe the Xeon can run on ECC memory, but the 960 cannot. So it's got to be with the Xeon inside to test the memory. The Xeon, I believe, can work without ECC. Takes a bit to shut down, takes a bit to start up, but that's okay. Should also check the dust filters while I'm at it. Dog, shut up. Come on, shut down. You don't usually take this long. You're usually down and out within a minute. There we go. It's been forever since I've pulled this thing out of this corner. Ow. So I have the computer on wood, and then I slide the piece of wood forward. It's not a bad system. Doesn't always work though. Alright, now I gotta unplug everything, which will be annoying with me holding the phone, so I will get right back to you. Alright. I wanted to get the light on, but okay. I guess it's not going to let me. I wanted to have the light on to show you that it is pretty dirty there. I will clean that out right now. Or at least during this little thing. I need the light to show and to see, so cut recording. Alright, there we go. Now you can see a bit better what that not so dust filter is. How about the front? The front's hard to get from that angle. Alright, so what do we need here? We need a Phillips head, and that's it. I don't know how I'm going to get the USB thing there quite yet, but first of all, I need a screwdriver. Alright, so I got some rubbing alcohol, toilet paper, thermal paste, and a couple of screwdrivers to get the work done. It's going to be pretty difficult getting it while recording, so once again, off I go. Alright, all the screws there are undone. Off that goes. Undo a few things around here. Yeah, I gotta undo the link cable here. And there we go. Had to undo everything. Only thing I can't undo is the power cable. Now, how am I gonna go about getting this processor out without damaging the pins on the board? Because X58 boards are getting increasingly rare. The longer I can hold on to this, the more value it gets. Like I tried looking for an X58M ATX board. Only one I could find had a broken top PCIe slot, and it was $200. I got this board with a processor and a 570 classified video card for $250. It's like, wow, it's only been a year or so. Anyways, out with this processor. Because of the wheels, I don't know how I'm going to be able to lean this. Apparently, just like that. Okay. That's not going to be good at all. Hang on. I have it slightly tilted now. Let's see what happens. That's going to be tricky, to say the least. How do I do this? Definitely not by showing you, because that'll just increase the risk of me killing everything by 100 times. So once again, I will be right back. Alright, here's the 960. Assuming the Xeon works, I can resell the i7 for a pretty penny. And by pretty penny, I mean probably $100, because it's not too common. So the Xeon, I'll probably fit that in there on camera. Should actually show you something, you know. Get out of here, link cables. There we go. You can see something. Now, assuming the processor does not fall. Yay, it's in there. I'm going to hold on to the top here so I don't risk making the whole system collapse under its own weight. Alright, the Xeon is in there. I'm going to give it a quick do-over with rubbing alcohol. Same with the bottom of the thing here. That's still got the paste on it. And then we'll see if it'll boot up. And then see if, after it boots up, if it'll support the memory I want. How are the fins looking up there? Fins are still really clean, so that's good. Alright, so time for cleaning. Yay, everything's cleaned. Well, except for the dust. There's still plenty of dust surrounding the system. I'll go over it all with a microfiber cloth and my air compressor as soon as I get the water block back on. Now, how am I going to do the thermal paste here? It's at a pretty weird angle. Let's see if I can do this on camera. Give you a real view. Don't let that trip. There we go. Alright, now putting this block back on camera will be impossible, so jump cut again. Dog, shut up. Alright, that's screwed back on. Let's see if I can get the fan routed correctly. Alright, the fan went after these. That's not going to be too easy, I don't think. Those are very tough to see ports. Come on. There we go. Next one. It's going to be more difficult. There we go. Link cable. I don't know why the dogs go woof. All I want them to be is floof. But no, they go woof. Now what, the link cable can wait. Let's go ahead and get the fan and power cables here reorganized and plugged back in. Alright, let's shut her down and power up. It should have reset the BIOS, now that I think of it. Hey, we're getting some kind of signal. You gonna beep? Come on, give me a beep. Yay. Alright, there's the CMOS battery. Yoink. Alright, so to wipe the BIOS that way, do a quick power on and then cut power. And then press down for a few more seconds. And there we go. Back in you go. Power back up. After you put the switch back on. I always forget to put the switch back on. Why? And now we play the waiting game. Alright, well, I can't get it to boot up, but it could be that it is flat out not compatible with normal memory. Maybe it requires ECC. That's always a possibility, so let's get all the new memory sticks installed. There we are. Just tilt them all out one at a time here. Yay. Alright. Now I get to unpack these. Alright, so I've gone ahead and unpacked only one of them. I'm going to see if it'll boot with just the one. So that if it doesn't work at all, no need to have every single one of them unpacked. Alright, try again. No post beep. Not yet anyways. It's not giving me any kind of memory errors yet. Everything is running. And then the pump goes green. That usually means it's trying to post or got past some stage, but it has no beep and no display. I wonder if I am required to get the latest BIOS. I don't know what the latest BIOS is for this. I don't know how I would get a BIOS for a board this old. Hang on. That's seriously getting some GPU flex even with that backplate. That's insane. As little as I'm sure it matters. Let's see about getting this cable back in there. I hate this thing. There we go, there's the link cable back in. Watch that make no difference. So you can see the Corsair. It's white. And then it goes green. It's usually a sign of something working. But it's not going to beep, I don't think. Nope, no beeps. What is going on? Alright, so old memories back in, 960's back in. Let's see if it'll boot back up now. Oh, immediately restarted. That's usually a good sign. No reason why it shouldn't work. This is right back to where it was before I started the video. Yay. Alright, I'm going to let it start up, and I'm going to see if I can find a BIOS for it. Hey, it's running at stock speeds. Woo. 1066 megahertz memory. Warning, CPU has been changed. Awesome. F1 to continue. Woo. Alright, I'll be back after dinner. Alright, found it. Found the correct BIOS. Update CPU microcode and CPU support. So, maybe now, we'll boot with the Xeon. I've got it copied to a flash drive here, formatted in NTFS. Let's restart, go to BIOS, and see if it'll update. If not, I'm going to have to reformat into FAT32 or whatever. Fun. Alright, we're restarting. Let's get into BIOS. Smash that delete key. That's the only way to do it. Yay. Let's see. Advanced BIOS features. How do I set user password? No. Usually like F8 is the thing. Power on function disabled. Oh boy. No, I don't know what that was. see if it'll tell us what to press at the startup screen. Escape to enter boot menu. So I'm going to see if I can just boot off the USB key. No bootable device found. Perfect. How does do? Hang on, what version of the BIOS am I even on? Where do I find that? Where do I find anything on this old system? It's easier to find stuff on a 2008 BIOS. This is a 2009 BIOS. Why is it so complicated? Virus protection. Save data to CMOS. Where is Update BIOS? F8 did nothing. Okay, so I looked it up and I set up the USB wrong. So I gotta use some program that EVGA recommends and do it that way. And I realized when looking through the BIOS that I have the ancient hard drives in IDE mode instead of AHCI mode. So they're running even worse than they should. Well, too late now, I guess. I mean, I could reinstall, but that would be a waste of time and effort, really. Especially for this old machine. The only thing I would do is clone everything to itself. Unless I can just put it in AHCI mode, which I probably can't. Anyway, you just gotta wait 10 minutes for it to completely start up and do that program thing. That was tedious. But we have our flash drive set up now. Yay, let's go ahead and restart and see if we can boot off of it now, because apparently you are supposed to boot off of it. And yeah, swap to the old desktop background because for some reason with the green background it was in Windows 7 basic color mode. No idea why. Also, I still have my headset on. Now it's off. I think when Project Pulsar comes, I'm gonna just get rid of the speakers since I never use them. Sell them or give them to my brother. Just clean the whole area off. I'm gonna have a Pulsar in the same place here, but there's gonna be a piece of wood or some homemade shelf thing going across that I'll place it on top on. It'll be cool. Alright, we gotta go to the boot menu, which will be Escape. So if I get a hard disk, there we go. Yay! Message, please wait. Yes. Don't turn off power or reset the system. Yay, it's doing it. That was surprisingly easy. It's beeping. No idea how long this will take, so I will get right back to you. Computer's making a lot of beeping now, but it's flashing complete. It's good to go. Yay. Beep. So many beeps. So we're going to go and see if there's anything new that we can immediately see added to BIOS. Probably not. It only said it was microcode support and better processor support. Yeah, no extra keys or anything like that. All that stayed the same. Like turbo performance, spread spectrum, all that's back on. I don't even know what spread spectrum does. I believe it just like locks the core speed on all cores. So yeah. Just going to save that. Alright, time to throw the Xeon right back in there. This will be fun. No, it won't. Well, the Xeon went in there not any easier, not any harder than before. Do we go green? We go green. Do we get a beep? Oh, wait. Nothing's gonna happen because there's no CPU fan. I'm a genius. I forgot to plug in the fan connectors here. I was wondering why it was a lot less green than usual. Great. Alright, they're actually plugged in now. Yeah, we get green lights. Now let's see. No beep. Nope, no beep. I will try to reset the CMOS. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna actually, yeah, reset the CMOS will be easiest. So let's do that first. Yoink. Power on. Force off. Hold down. And back in. Flip power back on. And let's listen for a beep. Come on, beep. Nope, no beep. Alright. Out comes the memory. Gonna put in that one stick of ECC. See if it'll boot up with that. That's being difficult. Select Q before something stupid happens. All of those memory sticks are now out. And here's a new one. I want to press good on this, so give me a moment. Alright, we have our single ECC stick back in there. Power up. See if beep. The monitor came on, showing the, well, it showed the G-Sync thing. Come on, beep. Please beep. Please. I want 6-core power. Oh well, this was all for naught. It's not booting up. This was fun. Oh well. Back to stock she goes. If you enjoyed this pointless and useless video, then please go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and... Okay, well I guess it wasn't completely useless. I am going to clean out the dust filters. But that's about all I'm going to do. Thanks, Game Boy. I'll see you in the future.